In this tutorial, we're going to make a simple table using polygons. I'm going to hold down my space bar. I'm going to go to Create, Polygon Primitives, Cube. And because I've set it for interactive, I can kind of drag a footprint for the proportions I'd like the tabletop to be. So I'll click and drag, let go, and then drag up again to give it the thickness I'd like. I'm going to hit W on the keyboard. I'm just going to move this up from the ground XY, the XZ plane. I'm going to go to my top view, and rather than struggle with creating another polygon in my top view with that geometry selected, if I hit Command D, I get a duplicate. I'm going to hit 4 on the keyboard to get the wireframe, and then I'll hit R to get my scale tool. And I'm going to click and drag to the left and shrink that duplicate down until I get something that'll serve as the proportions for my leg. And I'm in the top view now. So once I've placed it where I'd like it to go, I'm going to go to my perspective view because you can see, because we scaled it down, it's embedded in original geometry. What I'd like to do now is scale that new polygon cube down to serve as a leg. I'm going to hit 4 on the keyboard, and I'm going to hit R to scale, and I'm going to start to give it a little bit of thickness here, like so. Now, I don't want it to scale through the top of the table. I want it to scale straight down. So I'm going to go to an orthographic view, and in this case, I could use either my side or my front. And there's the new piece of geometry embedded in the tabletop. If I start to scale this now, it goes in both directions. I'm going to move the pivot to the top of this newly generated polygon. I'm going to hold down D, and then I'm going to drag on the y-axis so that that little intersection of that radius tool is flush with the top of my geometry. Now if I click and drag, it scales down only. And I'm going to scale this down till it touches my z-axis. That's that horizontal axis there. So if I was to go to the perspective now, I've got a table with one leg. I need 3 more of these. Well, once I've got one done, the process is simple. I'm going to return to the top view, hit W, Command D. I'll drag another copy over to this end of the table. I'll shift select the 2 of them once I have the position I want. And with them both selected, I'll hit Command D again. I'll then drag those over to the other side of my table. And there you have it.